everybody. Welcome to Paranormal Insights. I'm William Becker, your host, and my guest this evening is Gert Brouwer. Gert is with PSW in the Netherlands, and he's here recording a video documentary and working on several other projects. So Gert, welcome, and thank you for being my guest.
Thank you, William. I'm glad to be here.
Great. You've got so many different things that you work with and talk about. We could spend basically a season going over the different issues and that kind of thing. But I think tonight what we'll do is work with one of the hot button ones that interest a lot of people, demonology. And first of all, from my conversations with you, your understanding and concept of demonology is very different than the usual American idea of it. Could you explain demonology a little bit? Give us some ideas, just what it is you mean?
If you look at demonology through the American way, it's through the church, the Christian church, and that's in all the parts of the world. The most recognized is by the Christian Church or the Catholic Church. But I see demonology as more as working with energy, like with your senses, with your body, knowing more about different religions, knowing the history and your belief. Your feeling, your mind, getting a mind set up, and and knowing like medicine, people using medicine have an influence. So I see the demonology. I see more as having knowledge about a lot of the paranormal and normal world to each other in one.
Okay, so when you're talking about a demon particularly, is that something then that fits with the Christian idea of some pure evil being spawned from Satan and hell, or is this a mix or some kind of...
The church always says a demon is a fallen angel. If you look like that kind of way, then it's like the normal stories about the church is like there is a fallen angel somewhere, and your mind setup is you're scared, or you're going to get scared, or don't have any confidence, or you're in the lower groups of living. And that's where it happened always, and most of the time. A demon works very slow.
Okay.
You're gonna trust him through an entity, or he's whispering, he moves things, all kind of ways. But most of the time, if you choose for the church, first they will bless you. And what I know about blessings is like you get someone mad. If you don't have that same belief as the Christian or the Catholic Church, and I'm coming at your house and throwing with water as an idiot, so I will see that as my kind of way. You don't will be happy, or water getting on important papers, or bless things. You think yelling to someone who's not there, or some people don't understand that, and most of the times the blessings don't help.
Okay.
People get trust about it because they trust and think on that moment it's really gone, because the person who's doing it, the blessing from the church, says it's gone. So on that moment they trust themselves again, but the demon is not gone. The demon is coming back and heavier, because they destruct the energy emotion, and if you're doing that, you get a lot of trouble. So then you have a big, really big problem, because then they are coming as an exorcist and they say, yeah, it's gone out of the body, or yeah, but it's a demon can go if the person believes it's gone. Then the demon is really gone, or you need to have a demonologist to get the structures,
Mm-hmm.
how it works. It costs much time to
Mm-hmm.
get that, or you put already an exorcist that have understanding about these things, and who's strong to get violent into him,
Mm-hmm.
break the structure of the demon and go in and clean the thing, and yeah.
Now, when you say violent and break the structure, are you talking about an energy structure or breaking up an energy being type thing? Or are you talking about a fist fight?
We don't talk about a fist fight.
Okay.
You cannot have a fist fight with the supernatural. No one can.
Mm-hmm.
Only what you can do is using your mind. And I'm not going to tell how, because there are people trying at home and there are not much demons. But if you want to get it away, you have to be faster than his thinking,
Mm-hmm.
faster than his structure. It's like that an airplane can go faster than light. So that's the statement you have to make. So you need to know what the demon is going to do. So you have to know and how to know how a demon thinks, what he wants to do. So structures is very important, and I never seen much exorcists doing it. You know, I
Right.
know one friend of mine in Holland. It's an Englishman, Trevor Burgoyne. He
Okay.
knows it. I've got more speed than him doing exorcisms, but much demonologists don't understand the structures.
Okay.
They are going with the cross, and believe me, it don't works.
Mm-hmm. I do. I've been in just cleansings or clearings where people have done that. And I watch the entities laughing. And then the person doing the cleansing says everything's fine. And sometimes it will be for a short period. And then it's all back plus. And we're dealing with entities this way that are different than what you're talking about. We're not dealing with human energy or human souls or spirits. And most of the time, I don't think it's a soul or spirit anyway. But the demons themselves, then, what you look at, do you consider them to be a pure evil being? What are they?
What are they? The normal demon is an energy level a normal person not can arrange to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's so high. It's like you can watch, like someone is walking
Mm-hmm.
and wants to battle with an airplane. An airplane will run faster than him.
Right.
So the energy of a demon goes into your system. He always reads your system, your body, your emotions, all senses, your mind. He takes mind in control, or location noises, like the radio. He's using everything in the home. So he will always be faster than that.
Okay.
And that's the way how demons work. And if you want to get rid of them, you must go working from yourself and be like someone. Don't want to be involved with someone. I close myself. No one can get in my world.
Mm-hmm.
And on those moments, I'm really, really, my irritation level is high.
Okay.
If someone is coming close to me, it's crazy. Your irritation level, you if you before you begin, you need to accept the people who going to be around you. If I don't, they have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I had one time doing an exorcism that someone came close to me, and with my abilities to exorcise the demon I wanted to do, I did him. What happened? He was gone for 3 weeks. He has emotional problems for 3 weeks, and I said, you have to accept it. You
Mm-hmm.
had to listen, because your system is feeling around, and all what's coming into you like a life form.
Mm-hmm.
A demon has a life form on that moment because he's energy.
Mm-hmm.
You get rid of it,
Okay.
and the demon comes into you because of fear, or you're feeling bad, sad, like those things, or he's meant to be to hurt you, and he's always coming in your weak places.
Okay. Are there any demons that actually do good or that aren't just pure nasty?
Yeah, there are demons. You have, like, in the world, you have good and bad people, and if you are open for it and you're going to study demons, you can teach from them.
Okay.
You know, you going to understand more and more what is happening in their brain. I just call it brain. They don't have brains, but you're going to understand it. And sometimes, with just talking, it can help that they are
Okay.
going.
Okay. Very good. How common are these?
If I look in the mainland of Europe, I'm always busy with percents. I want to know about 1 to 100 how much. If I look at 96%, that is not demon. If we look more in the paranormal, then it's 98% is no paranormal problem. It's the people's problem.
Okay. So the people's problem, meaning their own mental health issues, or that they create a paranormal event because of their own issues, creating, in a sense, for lack of a better word, an entity of a sort?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've met some of those, and that's interesting.
So the people sometimes believe there is a demon where there is no demon, because it's in their system. They think it's violent, and
Right.
it isn't violent, because everyone feels like, I throw a glass of water over you, you can smile because, oh, the crazy guy. Other people will yelling, and let me say, there are a lot of demons in the world. People make their own demons.
I think that's right. And some people were cranky when they were living and not very nice, and I would think that would carry over in some cases to what they leave behind.
Yeah.
And so you've had clients that think it's the cranky old man next door that doesn't like your music, so he's banging on the walls or throwing things. They think it's a demon, but it's really just a cranky old man next door.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. That makes a lot of sense. Folks, he's talking about a lot of things now that he's studied for a long time. This isn't something you want to go out and do for thrill seeking. It's not about thrills, it's about understanding and comprehension, and not challenging something. You've got to do your homework and you've got to educate yourself. And it's probably good to work with somebody like Gert. How did you develop your knowledge? How did you get to this place?
I developed my knowledge after that I was 21. and I was battled by myself with I think, a demon. Because if I look back after my things what happened,
Mm-hmm.
I recognize a lot of things um, in my schedule that's a demon. I was always coming home and feeling two hands on my throat, and sometimes I had imprints. And the crazy thing was, it was always at home, and if I go to work, I felt good. And if I came back, step in my front door, then I had a problem again. I had those imprints, and I was going to the doc, to the shrink, and they both said, "Yeah, you have mental problems." I said, "Far off." And I said, "Oh no, that's not there." Because why I felt good in there, and that was this moment that I thought, okay, I was watching shows sometimes in the Netherlands. You're talking about in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
It was not so famous as now, and I watched some shows, and I saw someone doing like using his mind to settle, taking over his mind status. So I done that, and that was the first battle I have won, because it was gone in one day.
Okay.
It's crazy, and after that I was slowly interested in it, and it take a while to get there. But in 2002, after my mom died, I came in battle again with a demon, and on that moment I said to myself, okay, if you want it, we get on war.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I declare them, we have war together. If you guys want to get me, I don't know why. It's like it was meant to be. They
Mm-hmm.
want. It's crazy, and I get it. It took me only a few hundreds of seconds to get rid of him,
Mm-hmm.
because my mind was so strong, and it was away.
Mm-hmm.
So
You'd learned how to focus your mind
yeah,
and to put that together beforehand.
yeah. I
Through.
create an hyper focus,
Mm-hmm.
and in my hyper focus, it's like, yeah, I'm so focused, full of energy, that I can do what I want.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Well, how many actual demons do you think you've met?
Actually, how many? I think 20 to 30, I think.
Okay. And that's in 20 some years of doing this.
Yeah, like that.
And Gert's out investigating all the time. You go all kinds of places.
Yeah.
So that shows how rare this really is. Plus, you get called in to work in situations. Is that right? If somebody has an issue,
Yeah.
you get called in.
Yeah, I'm called in, or we have a research walking now in the church, the Dutch church or organization asked me, because on their style they don't get rid of it, and they ask someone with another style wants to do it, and they are slowly believing in me, and they say, whoa, this guy is doing something else than us with our blessings and exorcisms. He's looking further.
Okay. Now, is that the Catholic Church or the Protestant Church? Or both?
Both.
Okay. Excellent. Wow. Fascinating work.
Yeah,
It really
it's
is.
fascinating, but I need to keep my eyes open for everything. If it's crazy, if I just talk about it, my focus is going around like, whoa. Only that word gives me the feeling, okay, I must be watching me myself. My back is like, oh.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, I can understand that. What do you get out of the work? Why do you do it? What is your reward, your satisfaction?
My satisfaction is like, I called me many years ago when it was beginning in the 90s, I called myself a worst piece of shit.
Mm.
I didn't feel well. I was, yeah, I was not myself, you know.
Mhm.
And after losing my girlfriend, it was harder for me.
Right.
So, on that moment, I was thinking, okay, let us say, I work to get rid of the not nice ones. I don't want to say evil, and it teaches me to be a better person. You know, it
Okay.
tried to give me more motivation to change my own life, to be not that guy anymore I was. So I'm a lot nicer now than I was.
Excellent. Excellent.
That gives much satisfaction for myself.
I like that. I like that a lot. What if you have something? I'm just looking at the clock and how much time, and I do want to touch on the project you're here doing as well. If you have any words of wisdom, any words of advice, caution, anything to people that look at it, in this country there's a big push in demonology, and people read 2 books and think they are experts, and people are thrill hunters and they think it's a thrill. And what kind of advice would you give to people?
The best kind of advice is like go to people as me and teach by them, and not read stories. Stories are not the true. You need to get involved with the thing you want to learn. And you know, I make a statement with demonology about demons and like that, or exorcism. It's better you don't want to teach it. Only if you're provoked to it, you can give yourself away to it, to know that the rest of your life it will follow you. Then you must study exorcism, demonology, because it will follow you everywhere. It's like you're going to be a magnet. It's hard. It's hard to stay open, you know? It's hard because you have to battle with your own demons too.
Right. That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Well, in the few minutes we have left, I'd like to switch gears fairly drastically here and ask you why you're here. I mean, not on the planet, but why you're here in the States, why you're here in Oregon, and the project that brought you here.
I'm here because of I'm provoked to film the paranormal, how I see it, how I feel it. I want to visit locations where stories are going about it. I want to know everything from it, you know, and try to debunk American stories, sage, different things, and sometimes I already see like, oh guys, you making it so big. You're and I see the difference between some European people, like the Dutch, with the difference between the American people and the Dutch people. I see that the Dutch people are more realistic, where the Americans are sometimes running for nothing, you know. But that's the difference between the people, and you have different beliefs, religions, different countries. We all are different.
Right, right. How did the I guess, how did the project get started?
How did it get started? Because a friend of mine had a dream to make, he was American, but he died, to make a documentary about paranormal, to show some reality, beliefs with different persons. So that was we get there through his thoughts, and I pick it up again, and I said, okay, I want to go to America, and I don't know how, but I will come there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you came, and the story goes on, and I was there,
Yeah.
and I'm now we're sitting here.
Yeah. Oh, it's fascinating.
Yeah,
It's fantastic.
Everything is going so fast, and I asked a few people from my team with me, and they said, "Yeah, we want to come along and
Mm-hmm.
see America and the paranormal and those things."
And they will be on a future episode as well.
Cool.
Good. Are you making progress?
Yeah,
in
we're
the project?
making progress. I'm so perfect, and sometimes I say, "Oh, this is not good. This is not good." Oh, you get a lot of on your mind, but
Mm-hmm.
I want to do things perfect.
Mm-hmm.
No, normally I live in a location, and now it's okay. We got one. That's
Or-
really in my
Or part of an evening.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And,
Just you have to do it in a short while. Where I
Mhm.
normally last time I
Mhm.
will talk about later about the Fortress Elwoudstein. We
Right.
were 5 days in it,
Mhm.
and that's really crazy for me.
Yeah.
Just-
Oh, that would be fantastic.
yeah.
I'd like it. As long as there's an espresso machine. You can't
If you
battle-
arrange it,
You can't deal with ghosts without espresso. I'm sorry.
you're getting older. isn't it?
I have my limits, you know. Fascinating. Well, it's really good that you're here. How do people get a hold of you? How do the people get a hold of your team?
Go to www.paranormalsocietyworld.com.
Okay. And there's a way of selecting to view it in English?
Yeah, there's a translate button on.
Okay. Because I know there are Dutch speakers in this country, but they're not as common as they are in the Netherlands. And you've also got the Paranormal Society World Awards coming up.
Yes, this is coming up.
Uh-huh. And how do people...
People
look
can
at-
vote from 11 November until 21 December.
Mm-hmm.
They have to vote for me, huh?
No, folks. You vote for me. We are in some competition. We're both in a couple of different fields, and I think we're in some competition.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks he's gonna win, I'm going to win. Kent
We'll see.
Rasmussen already knows I'm going to win.
I have a feeling neither one of us will win, and somebody else will.
I will ask
And
Big Tony to pick you up.
And then we'll both laugh. So, Gert, thank you so
Yeah.
much for being here.
Yeah,
I really
great.
appreciate the time.
You're welcome.
Thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time. Take care.